only the engine or you got one already. Or why would you have a customer stack? I never had no problem. When I come back, I was sitting where I had you my was in the place. I like a stop again. You don't call in you. You don't cut on your money. Men, who say men no need. Well, if them okay,
my brother, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, let me sing this song again. Those days while we were growing up, when we get home, we hear this song. It will be played on a radio station, something like Heartland. I don't know if it's Heartland or Orient or something. No, I think Orient is just of yesterday. BCA Radio, Ogena, Abia State. There is one song they always play there. They will be playing. I don't know who sang that song. The song says, Anibo mama no mara monagio. Alibo mama no mara monagi. Alakendibo mama no mara monagio. Onabola tinyaka ka emezio bodani. Alibo mama no mara monagio. Alibo mama no mara monagi. Alankendibo mama no mara monagi. Onabola tinyaka ka emezio bodani. From our fathers who gave birth to us backwards, and to we from them to you that can watch me now, between the generation of our fathers and you, who has love more, who loves more, who cares more, who thinks about Igbo more? It is our fathers. Now the generation we have as at now, their conscience is completely dead. Their conscience are dead. The only thing that breeds their conscience, that brings life again to their thinking and thought again, is when there is an opportunity for them to cheat you. There are things I should have said there, but if I say it, it will look like pride. Do you know that I don't respect any Yahoo person in my community? You can't even talk when I'm talking. I'll walk you out, or they walk you out because you're an idiot. There are more legit means to get money. Money is one of the most easiest things you can get. Only when you get focused and walk in direction. For those of you who are watching me, anytime you see me on live and I say the hour of wisdom or wisdom moment of wisdom, hence I write anything and tag wisdom. Be there and listen to what I'm going to teach on that live broadcast. Forget how slim we look. You can still learn things or something from the cloudy sky. Don't be a fool. Governor Eziokwu is my name. I have picked your call. Governor Eziokwu is my name. Hello. Governor Eziokwu is my name. Yes, I'm speaking to you from a live section and I can hear myself there. Should I put it on loudspeaker? All right, please go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, thank you very much, the People's Governor.
Thank you.
I call you the People's Governor.
You're welcome, sir.
I've been watching you for a couple of years now. You're doing a wonderful job, my brother.
Thank you.
There are a lot of things, good things you've been saying. There are a couple of areas you mentioned that touch me. You know, these people that are staying abroad. I will not say but you know, these people that are staying abroad, my brother, some of us are mugu. I'm telling you, some of us are idiotic and mugu. And I believe it's those who doesn't have anything achieved back home will be supporting evil. My brother, I could remember back in 2014 or backwards, when my brother would travel every city in the eastern, Papa called Enugu, anywhere. I'm a workaholic. I don't do mess about. When I come to, as you say, there is no life in abroad. I won't tell you lie. Anybody that will pretend and tell you that he's enjoying in United Kingdom, America, Canada, that person is lying. He's dying in silence. He's dying in silence. They will not tell you, they're dying in silence. No place like, no matter how Nigeria be today, my brother, if you step Monetary Muhammad Airport, that air that breathes in your face, Well, that's for somebody who is not working in the United Kingdom or wherever, who have been a nuisance. But if you're working 12-hour shift, 14-hour shifts, standing all day, by the time you step in, you know that this country we are staying in, we are just, no matter how much you earn. My brother, if I start telling you the story that people going through here who say that healthcare is free, this, my brother, is rubbish. What I'm telling you is typically rubbish. Whenever I step in Nigeria, I took every necessary test I have to take. This thing may sound so silly to some people.
No, go ahead.
People like me who stays abroad.
Go ahead, educate my words.
It may sound so silly to them, my brother, what you're saying. I cannot, if not because this is the only base I got now, I have no reason to live abroad.
Sure.
I will not like, I have no, as I'm talking to you, planning. Before I hit 50, 53, I'm retiring from abroad completely.
Yes.
I'm putting one or two in place. There is no life.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Can I share this idea with you while you're on this live section? Do you know why many of you many of you feel disappointed in coming back home here? Is because of the bad niggas we have as our leaders. But I want to tell you something. When many of us team up together to whisk them out of that office, we'll be able to deal with them at the polling unit, and none of these idiots can rule again. By the time you run out for them, they will think that the place has become a jungle they can conquer. Nobody has monopoly of violence. If they want to run mad, you run mad with them at the polling unit. You are an indigenous. People should stop being afraid of. As I am now, the difference between me and my governor, is it not because he's occupying the Douglas office? On a normal ground, now this man, you don't try my intelligence, you try your own to call results. You only baptizing his own, His Excellency, because he's in office. Oga,
my brother,
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer yet, but I'm telling you that I'm not a lawyer yet, but I'm telling you that if you bring me, sit here and wicked down, sit President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and sit the governor of Imo State down, put me at the middle. After we must have finished talking, you will know who will make sense at the end of the day.
Brother,
even you know.
It's obvious.
Some people will leave that particular meeting embarrassed because of the questions I'm going to ask to them, the ideas that I will introduce. These people came into office unprepared. Just that they had money misroad in one way or the other. They got some money to buy votes from our local parents because we are not there to educate them on what to do. Let's stop allowing these people feel as if the place has turned jungle. So somebody like Gentle will chase people out of their own biological community. Oh boy.
This guy made $1 million on his own, on his life. I don't think
never now.
Make $1 million on his own. Struggle and make $1 million on his own. Just talking about million, just wasting people's life unnecessarily. And a stark illiterate that doesn't know nothing. You know, he become the king of the jungle. People are running away from their houses.
Did you know?
I think the blame should normally go to the authorities.
The
governor. The blame goes to them.
Sir, did you know that one day I was listening to this guy's video? Somebody sent me a video of this guy while he was accusing somebody that the person gives them money, that this person gave them money to come and secure their village. Do you know how much this buzu idiot mentioned that was paid to him? That was why he went and dislodged the whole community. That they gave him 1.5 million naira.
Just imagine.
1 million naira cannot buy a good phone. Here.
Imagine. 1.5 million.
1.5 million naira. The video is there. And the idiots supporting him, they must have also watched that video. Or got 1.something million. And I will be talking. These idiots will be talking. So 1.5 million naira. Do you know how much they sell Okada in my village? Do you know how much they sell Okada in Imo State? Are you aware? An Okada 1.2 million. An Okada 1.2 million.
What are you talking about? Samsung Galaxy S23. I upgraded Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I upgraded to 24 Ultra. It's 1,100 pounds. 1,100 pounds. I just keep it. It's two of them. The one I'm using to talk to you is 24 Ultra. How much is phone? That money cannot buy a phone.
It cannot buy a phone.
It cannot buy a phone. 1,000 pounds is 2 million naira. 1,000 pounds is 2 million naira. Come buy a phone.
Imagine. So if see, you analyze people from far. When people talk, take your time. Forget whether you like them or whether you hate them. Just go and discuss them within your conscience. Don't share it to anybody. Check their lifestyle. Do you know? I always mention this thing on my live section, sir. And I said there was a time I had a youth engagement somewhere. We had to talk to youth on over a particular thing. Then I used to be ING Global Youth Coordinator, Imo Networking Group States, during the time of Owele Rocha Sokrocha. So I got to the hall and I was asking youth some very few questions. And suddenly a guy came in. When he sat down, I looked at him from far and I had to change my topic. I said, you bought a Bossas, 2,000 naira. And the gin you're putting on, original turkey gin, you should be talking about 45, 50,000 here. So you're wearing a gin of 45,000. And the Bossas of 2005. You owe to sag down the trousers, showcasing the world, a Bossas of 2,000 naira. Take this person into a lecture hall, he will come out with zero. Give this person 200 million naira to start up a business. He will later become poor. It's just time. The only thing he needs is time. Olodo will sag down trouser. Do you see how stupid this generation operates in? So you get one idiot from the bush, 1.5 million naira, or AK-47, don't matter. And another bunch of idiots will be supporting him on social media.
He will comment, he irritated. He will comment to the supporters. My brother, he irritated. He will be ashamed of being an Igbo nation. I'm telling you, it was not Igbo.
Sir, I want to give you, I want to shock you with an idea now. Then everybody listening to me should also be able to pen this down. This thing I'm telling you now, think about it. If I explain it a little, if I tell you this a little, this is what happens in our land while we were growing up. You saw it. Now, I need you to expatiate it within your own knowledge and you'll learn something. Go and look at kids you see on the internet from the Western world. In every academical society, if they give them pencil and sharpens the mouth of the pencil, give a Western child a pencil. Do you know what that Western child will do with the pencil? He or she will start drawing something, right?
Yeah.
If while you were growing up, if your parents gives you pencil, give other children pencil, one of you will eat the pencil head and break the mouth at the same time. In less than 10 minutes. Am I lying?
It's true. Fact.
Igwe kwara pencil nye mgbe na-eto this generation for now. Igwe kwara pencil nye anyị, some of us are tap ishi the pencil. Ata ishi pencil. Gbaji ọnụ ya. Do you know what that thing means? Everybody you see in this part of the world, we were better psychologically at the middle of hunger. We grew and groomed up there. Some of us.
Nobody will break this down.
Sir, until we begin to remove the syndromes of hunger and the mentality of our people, do you imagine somebody, the same thing that little child did with a pen, with a pencil in here, go to school, ya teach ya, but you on here. Oga sharp, we get one poor man. Oga sharp, we get pencil every minute. Or sharp or pencil na school till the pencil I go. The poor father who failed to give him enough food to eat in the house, near no kota. He would be here pia again. Nelu that and not pia or pia nishia arabanwa. Why would they reason very very well? That is the only thing that can make somebody to become unreasonable. Now, for we to fix the madness in this part of the world, we need to deal with the hunger mentality of people. The same people who graduated that time from their primary school education, they are the same people today who will shut down their business, bully 1-2 big Bible, move go to church. When Governor Eziokwu talks, and I say, I'm be idiots. That the God of Zion will buy me. Why? Because I'm going to get Eziokwu. It will take 1,000 years again to fix Africa. Majorly Nigeria, now, what you need to do is you don't be afraid of any idiots from whichever quarter they emanate from. Don't panic about them. Don't run and leave the stage for a madman. Come back and correct them. Build psychiatric for them. That's the gospel truth.
So sad, my brother. So sad.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. So, I want one of those idiots who sponsors this kind of evil. I am back to you. I'm still talking to you, you know. One of these idiots who must have sponsored this evil. I want you to go and snap picture back home from your village house. Get a swimming pool in your compound. Snap a picture. Show me where you built a house and there's a swimming pool there. Show me any car worth 50 million in this part of the world. Even 10 million. Just show me one. You don't have. People in this part of the world did not mistake you as a brother. They shielded you. Some of them had opportunity about Wagishi those days when you stole one or two things from them. Make an amoshi. They spared your life. The word you could give to them today, they're a fool. The world is moving. Let me tell you one thing that goes with life. Anybody who has built upstairs before, built downstairs, build one or two houses, the thing a master alaya. So village, he knows how much it cost him. He can do it again. That's what you don't know. It is you that is still struggling. Give one another with a full of wall of mother by Yoko. Give one a talking she will book a motor your brother. I hope that engineer a popular Igbo business. It was a shock to me that some people can inside that 2 million no marker. Gago motor pass and bukashi or Gano Kigwe, despite the insecurity. And the security forces will see you na Jin moto. Bapota from that place. Why not hold this idiot and catch them? A car somebody bought for over 30-40 million naira. Kibukashi range in 2 million naira. The engine about your target. You're doing it because you're poor. Forget about all this Galadima and all that. I know you guys. That's why I tell people, when people tell me this blogger have said this thing against me, this blogger have said this thing against me, I will analyze them. I will say, look at this. You see this one? Well, there is one idiot who stays in is it Qatar or Kuwait, who says he's one of their head admin in one church like that. He says he's one of their coordinator or something in Qatar. Can be say here. I told me where I have got Ambukuya or Pamu Mahakwe, Namu Abuya. I know they tell you super only a home cooker, anywhere in Nigeria. I can't immediately can Naboya. Immediately. Other fair you family my more than we. Only when we cook, also there would have me one he lost. Mapia can't immediately. Only we don't know about all on our shadow cartoon. You know what I'm saying this thing? You have failed to hustle deep and seriously. Is it being an admin or coordinator? Now he go make you great. One day, if God is an author of confusion, they can't buru since. But God kept you in that condition because you're a tout, you're a fool. Now, go and take all of them. Before you see them supporting abnormality, it must be at the detriment of the cronies of what they will gain. They can never do anything. Men will get anything here. Either some of them, but so that when they lift one, I come bend them, what's it called? Amachism. Not when I got she dream my family, and got to the 5,000, only get 10,000. 10,000 of both, every day, Libonia, no look, you. Only body one, name way head your name. 70% of our people. Anyway, from Hana go, Dayama, either they are feeding from that altar, or in with some crops is not done. That's why. If you doubt me, since you refuse to have sense, if you doubt me, why can't they win you by their character? Why can't they win you with their genuine character and intentions. If one other time they were making video, the person will apologize. We will arrest you. He get temporal. Thunder babuogi. The tag. He the face is too small. Go and chow cupboard hide there yourself. You're a fool. No can you be a bonono? How to kill this thing? Give mama in your. If I am from your village, you am Bobo King. So shut up. They do all of this kind of evil. You see them support evil, not because they truly care for humanity. Their targets and their... Do you know what the Bible says? I like quoting the Bible. I like reading it. I read it while growing up. Until today, still in me. Brother, when Judas Iscariot came and suggested to Jesus that they should sell the fragrant oil and carry the money and go feed the poor, Jesus said to Peter that this man did not say this thing because he cared for the poor. He suggested this thing because he's a thief. The Bible did not call him a criminal. The Bible expressly called him a thief. So when you see them saying Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, they are not born again. They are not ready to get born again. Check them. Ask them, why will you be a sound Christian for 2, 3, 4, 5 years and you cannot even quote 10 chapters of the scripture? The mind that was found in Jesus cannot be found in you. You are a thief. That's what you are. Because if you aren't a thief, then you should be able. The Bible said that let this mind be in you, of which was in Christ Jesus. I preach Bible to you more than your pastor. You're an idiot. Jesus does not live in any pastor. God does not live inside a pastor. The only thing that made you live inside a pastor is that the influence of that pastor puts food on your table. And if you can worship mammon because of what you eat, you are an idiot. You are a disappointment to the body of Christ. I know you won't like me for all of these things I tell you, I know. But when you grow of age, when you become matured, these monies you are looking for, my prayer is that the Lord will bless you. My prayer is that you may get money. When money comes also, what are you going to use it for? Some of you, do you know how silly you are? My teaching, I had to make it well packaged. But I want to share this with you. Go meet 5 young men now and ask them, sincerely speaking, when you get 50 million naira, what are you going to do with it? Read their response, read their answer, read their mindset. They will tell you, some of them will tell you that they will start up a business. I want you to ask them, what kind of business do you want to start? Did you learn that business? What kind of job do you want to do? Did you learn it anywhere? What are your ideas? You say somebody will teach me online. One of my friends is into it, and he will guide me and he will show me where he buy it. You say you just want to become jack of all trades and master of none. You will fail. That person will fail. That's why somebody was sharing some ideas with me about he got some money and he wishes to invest that money into something. So he decided we should look for a land, let him get a 2 plot of land and invest in gas. Okay, so I said that's all right. So one of the days I was discussing with him and he said that he wants to open that business for his younger brother to manage. I said all right. So at night I had the privilege to talk to what's it called, him again on the phone, and I had to ask him a question. I said, how old is this your brother? He told me. I said, what has he been doing for a living all this while? You stay abroad. He told me, and I said, all right, that's good. He hasn't been doing anything tangible on his own. He said yes. And the ones you say he opened, you are the one who opened it for him. He said yes. Lastly, while he was narrating all these stories to me, he said that this guy, the worst is that the last time he also came and convinced him that Bet Niger pays money, this and that. This guy said he opened Bet Niger, funded the wallet of Bet Niger. Bet no way to know the bet for Niger. Me, I don't know how to play bet. So after everything, after this guy must have buried millions of naira, he said that brother, After he must have buried millions of naira into this vision of his elder brother, Bet Naija also failed. Now you want to invest in gas, you want to spend over 70 million to 80 million naira. Now if I be a fool, I will accept because it's a contract. Anyhow, I'll get 1 or 2 million from the job. Guess what? I said to him, unless if you will build it in Aba, not in Port Harcourt, because if I use my ID, see that your brother mumu like that, I no go fit tolerate am. I go give am trouble. So go and open it in Aba. Maybe waste that money there. He said, did I say waste? I say yes now, because that your brother will still chop and down. Bet Naija. I have a friend who used to do that Bet Naija before. He was among the first people who opened it, and he had his own. It's like there's a way they do it. You have your own block or something, because out of that his own particular Bet Naija, he opened about 3 again. The guy is a big boy. He built house in Port Harcourt here with Bet Naija. And as at the year this man talked about that this his brother opened that one, was even the same year, almost the same year, when this my friend opened this one, and he did well here. Now that Bet Naija is no longer paying like before. So your brother failed in Bet Naija. He has failed in the other clothes business. No me clothes business. Ebutakwa from Turkey. Osi from Turkey. Oshi pura one near Mbaya. 1 year he rip oya. Man, the same guy now not talking now. They send them wire to Mandela. So they send them wire to people across this country. On my Facebook, is my friend. On send them wire. Don't send them wire never fail. All of them, they've been consistent. They've been buying from him month to month, week to week. The little time you tried your brother, his own failed, and you want to open gas for him. It will be an opportunity for him to open my drug cup here, or small, or you put it in bottle now. So when you see many of them, ask them questions. When you see them talking, you think human being. Think what the only thing they can talk about is to dear Governor Eziokwu, or possibly you see them open a little business and they snap picture. The only achievement they can achieve in that business is those pictures and videos they have made inside that shop. That is the only thing. Give them 2 years. Take the test of that business again. This is the way it is. Learn, people, learn. Lastly, on this social space, we have another group of persons here whose job is Omekozodi. They look as if they have enough. They look as if they've got enough. If you look at them, you will miss your track. If you follow and listen to them, you're going to lose. The person you envied yesterday, you thought that person is doing better, may have posed before you with the last drop of meal they had in the house. It is only me that does not post my best pictures on Facebook. If I want to post picture, I just post anyone. I have time, I post pictures, and even if I snap like this, I will post. You don't see me do makeup while I want to come live. Somebody once suggested that, he said before you come live, they will shave you, massage your face, rub you this and that. You appear so that you look sexy. I don't want to look sexy. I want to look knowledgeable. I want to be making sense through the utterances of my mouth, through my personal time of engagement on studies, and not on the barbaric things that does not add values or make any sense or will even add values to my career. Have you imagined, at this thing I'm telling you, sorry car dealers, I'm very sorry for this thing I want to say now. Do you know, check the age of, if you're a car dealer, if you are a car dealer, you based abroad, I want you to look at this thing I want to tell you now. Check the age of those people buying those expensive cars from you. It will be between below 40. You know why? They don't think on how to invest. They think on how to buy a big car, come and challenge you, tell you, come on, so that they can make a single post on the internet, show you that they are driving a very big and rich car, and tell you the other cars they've driven before, and tell you that this is the latest now. New baby has just arrived. And let me tell you, the worst friend you can ever have is when you have a friend who thought that after building house, and driving a brand new car that he has made it in life. That your friend is an idiot. He's an idiot in disguise. Because he failed to learn that those plazas around his street, somebody built it. Those, see, whether you like it or not, you know I'm closer to some big guys, some big men. No be say, I know they do something with big guys, big men. Are they closer to some big rich men then? The highest thing they have in life is not the money is in their account. The highest thing they have in this life is the investment they've made. Do you know that today while I was coming back from school, I had to enter somewhere to see someone. So I entered the man's office. Somebody was seated the other side, somebody was seated the other side again. So for about 4 chairs in his office, they are already occupied. So I had to step back again at the reception and sat there waiting for the man. So I waited for him a bit, not knowing that through his office, his office door, the door at his back, if he enters there, there's an empty land at the back of his office. So there's another empty land at the back there. So I didn't know. While waiting for him at the reception, the man now sent his secretary to come and call me. The secretary called me, so we went out of the gate again, entered one small track road again. He bought that same land again. That side is just, he made it available for just all these big trucks. They can pass there and get to the backyard. Look at this knowledge. I got to that backyard. So he left these people in his office because he made tea for them. He made tea for them or coffee for them to drink. He had his own, he held the cup right in his right hand and stepped back. So they called me. I turned back and entered that place. Did you know what I saw at the back? Look at the kind of people I go close to. I saw red oil. You know that yellow jerry can? That yellow jerry can was littered everywhere down. There's a place he only roofed small dwarf at the back. I mean, made a little open roof at the back like that. On the ground, this man stacked red oil. I said, I cannot. It's not possible for me to just snap that thing. I should have asked him, because you don't just raise phone in somebody's house and try to snap somebody's office. So outside the major business he runs in his company, the empty land at the back, they want to sell it. The man bought it and he's using it for storage. Guess what? CCTV down the other side. CCTV down the other. He mounted CCTVs everywhere, and this street lights. So you'll be thinking you're talking to an ordinary man while you're in his office. At his back, he had another business doing there. So I was thinking it should be Dicalite chemical, because he deals on oil tools chemical and all that. I actually came to discuss with him because I needed some valve for something. I had a job to do somewhere, so I wanted to carry some valve. I will do the job on Saturday. Maybe when I go and come back, I will pay him the one I have, because it runs into millions. That was how I stepped into that backyard and I saw red oil. So I had to ask him. I thought it is one chemical that we call Dicalite chemical. The man now told me, he said no, red oil. Obidochewa, or say more red oil, just red oil. You know, so they ship and go north. But now waiting now, what 2 days the helper has said, big man. The least car that man now about almost 50 million. But guess what? Even more on the way home, they are just necessity. This big diner, this is 08, only like 2. So that today can realize now, hey, here can this man make one at this back. I have just known the man more, one step more. Who knows all that I don't know? Be careful, you as a young man. Those people who carry white beards now, they don't cheat me and you. Humble yourself. Look for Tobago gently, genuinely. May invest. This their nonsense things where they do. You buy good shoe, good clothes. You buy a car. You fly your head. They manage. Ta. Have you imagined why most of the big men you know they don't coil their hairs? They use Milo and shaving stick. They use their hand now. Why they learned to train money? They were careful of everything. No, we sharp blade. obodo HIV ga. The man is careful at all sector and at all level. All game na you where they confuse. Now you where they confuse. People should wake up to reality. People should go and look for money. Not be when frustration hold you, or when you go soil your hands finish, you travel go abroad, life no better for you. Chọba si otige si munyezi Igbo ọkụ. Lanya ọ patara nkọ ahụ si mgbere bịara ụgwọ. If abroad no favor you, guy, come back here gently. We go show you way. We will cut soap for you. No be Yahoo, no be thief. Yahoo guys, wow, no, many of them don't rain finish. We will still there. We know they rain. We will know they rain. We dey. We dey exist. We are not just existing. We are living vessels. Ideas they flow in us. We never soil our hands. We never go do sodomy. Iri kenshi. Anye jebe jebuto kite. Every IGM man ikedo. We must not support abnormality before we eat. If I don't support you today, waka come off from you. That doesn't mean you are paying me. That doesn't mean I'm looking for any money from you. Today, not be me the talk say Mecha Soludo release our papa pay me from sale. That's my conscience for you. I know they owe you. You know they owe me. That's life for you. So if I see that anything you're giving me now, anything you give me today will deprive me of saying the truth, I'll get angry with you. In case if Obiadada is watching, Obiadada from Okija. Obiadada from Okija. There is somebody who brought complaint with your shrine or thereabouts, and you ate his money again. I decided I was not going to be doing this. Abraham, the person in Ba, after I had to shout on him because after everything I teach is, you still went to Obiadada. Knowing fully well that Obiadada doesn't have any power. Akura Tugo doesn't have Kokoro power. If you're going to those shrines, you're wasting your time. Those guys are idiots. I don't apologize when I tell you things, except when I see that I made a mistake. I can apologize to you, but not when I verify that you are an idiot. I'll call you by your name and I don't care how you feel about it. Be careful what you do. Now, this video I want to play to you here now. Everybody listening to me here, I need you to watch this video. I don't know if I am going to play it later. This is Nigerians in quality prisons in Ethiopia. Quality prisons in Ethiopia. This is where this video I'm about playing to you now took place. I don't know. I'll play little of it. Then later I'm going to post the video again. Our people in Ethiopia, currently we have about 318 persons in Ethiopia quality prisons. And also I've taken cognizance that it is not everybody who is in these prisons actually committed offense. Before you travel to all these countries, be very, very careful. Before people use their sweet tongue, sugarcoat lies and sell it to you, you still jump out of Nigeria going to Ethiopia, the ordinary Ethiopia here. A woman selling okrika in Alaba or Area market is better than you. If you decide to go to Ethiopia, they've dealt with so many of our people. This video I want to play to you now, this live section, was recorded in Ethiopia, where one of our brother, frustration Ujia, the guy the guy climbed about 3 or 2 decades upstairs at the top roof inside the prisons. So I want you guys to be very careful. See, he's the one standing there. I don't know how I can show this to you. Hold on. You see, at the top of this house, see.
The 1st of September.
See.
Somebody wants to commit suicide. This is a madman. They miss us with a mad people, as you can see. As you can see, it's on top of the roof. It's on top of the roof. These are the people. Take them crazy. 1st of September.
Now, do you see that others are still playing football? They don't care. Even the Ethiopian prison warders, they don't show concern. the Nigerian consulate or high commissioner to Ethiopia. Dear sir, ma, I don't know your name, I don't know whom the person is actually, I've not asked. These are your citizens. Now, funny enough, what our government needs to discuss, all of these things I'm doing. Tomorrow, many of you will start talking nonsense. They didn't pay me. All of these things I do it out of my conscience. Okay? I do them out of my conscience. Now, a young man was released in prisons, out of that prisons, shortly, few days ago. His name is Samuel. I couldn't find his name again. This guy was released out of Kaleti prisons in Ethiopia after he must have been there for a very long time, and at the end of the day, he paid the option of fines that was given to him. He paid and was later granted bail. This guy has gone to the embassy 2 or 3 times, the Nigerian embassy in Ethiopia, to give him a pass so that he can return back to Nigeria. There's no way, and they are still telling him that he's going to pay for overstay, of which amount to about 8-something million naira in Nigeria currency. And the consulate is saying nothing about it. Our citizens have been intimidated there. Kanji Igbo nka. The number of the Nigerians not there, they be 300 and something. Ndi Igbo nani meet up 240 something. Ndi Igbo nani. Ojege kuru no ono, except some of us na video broadcast by hand in Igbos are suffering across prisons all over the world. And when any prisons in the world you will get to without if only bulimia. But just as I'm speaking to you now, to listen to me will be so difficult for you to do. But the day you become a victim of your ignorance, that's the day you remember that Governor Eziokwu exists. And on that day, may heaven give me the grace, the mind to forgive and forget everything you must have done, all your lies, your strong heads and all that. So this is what they are doing to our people. Then you that I'm talking to from here, as a fellow young man, telling you that this is wrong, do not take this kind of step all because you want money. If you stay alive, money will come. Just give yourself time, money will come. You must not do everything for money. The people you think you want to bail out of poverty, do they necessarily need that money? Do they want you sacrificing your life for them because of the love of money? Wake up to what is right and take a stand to genuinity. At the end of this age, posterity and good wills will remember you. Or the one money roller. At the end of the day, the fan in Aruchada told you were more Kuroga Bragi. Kuroga Bragi. For so many of you who support abnormality, all manner of evil because you want money, I want you to ask yourself a question. This evil they meted on somebody and you are clapping because it is not happening to you. If it happens to you and to the members of your family, how will you feel? Will you digest it? Will it be good with you? Will your conscience be settled for this? Different kinds of evil, different types of evil our people are committing across the world. I don't want to talk about Ndekena Esieba, but our sisters go abroad. We're in that place. And we're about Kolabate go school. The source of that money and the process of that money will collide together and it will yield a drastic results. I want to appreciate a man, a simple preacher of the gospel. This man has never tagged himself a pastor. I've never seen him mention that he's a pastor, otherwise I wouldn't have quoted about him. And he's a very silent person. Many of you knows him on social media. I cannot share his page here. His name is Swift Christian. His name is, let me see if I can show his page here. His name is Swift C. Christian. This man on the 8th of August 2025, he tweeted on Facebook. He said, I saw the end of a young man called Gentle, the Yahoo, Biafra agitator, and Mark Angel. It's not Mark Angel, Angel Makeup, that's what you're supposed to put, in case he sees this video. He said, this looks like a situation for settlement, and disagreement came up. He then left to pick up arms and was spied. Okay, that one now, this particular prophecy you posted, sir, do you know where this one will happen? It will not be for Angel Makeup. It will hit one guy like this they call Million. So when this man posted this thing, if you do good, I will appreciate you. He posted again and people were attacking him. The man said Imo is about to cool down and calm in most areas. He said they are witnessing issues, Okigwe and Co. He specifically mentioned it. The next one he posted is Imo State. I saw a clock written agitators. This clock is about to hit an angel. That's good. So the man posts most of these things, and he doesn't just post. So some of these posts, while he made them, people attacked him so far that the man ought to hide them. He went back and hid this post on his page. But the way I do, I keep record. I try as little as I can to keep record. Let me show you, guys. Before he could hide them, I screenshotted it. So I kept, this is his name. Go to his page and verify this thing. The Swede is SWIEVE. You space C in capital letter, then Christian. Go and find that man on Facebook. Now, my prayer for you, all of you who stand up and speak up to what is right and who must have joined in prayers to ensure that there is peace in Imo State, to ensure that there is an end to this calamity that has befallen our states. May God strengthen all of you. And to all those big pastors, big native doctors who refuse to say anything, you refuse to say something because you want your business enterprises to continue. You don't want to speak against your non-government because you are afraid. My mom no, my grandmother when I go and I say Chuku lagi nanya ho hapunde manu ha korima ho ukundi rogi borogi na luwarigi ogebegi Chuku lagi nanya ho hapunde manu ha korima ho ukundi rogi borogi origi ogebegi. For other pastors whom are busy going for land grabbing, doing your RNG, and when people talk, your lawyers will line up and they will begin to post. The other who will write, enough is enough. Enough is enough when you cannot go to your village. Enough is enough when the only place, your own village, it cannot shield you. It's only in Gobala, where you think you can intimidate people. But saying that Bugono, the day he can make it call it he can make it you provoke what you can't even imagine. It's a promise. It's a simple message underlined. Many of you who think no, once you pose as a bad image, once you pose as a bad means to the youth, to the generation, what will swallow you will come. In the midst of God's mercy, you cannot be God. See, At the midst of God's mercy over your own life, you cannot be a God over God's people. This is more than deep. I will repeat it again. But just hold on a bit. I will soon leave here. But please, let's do this. I repeat. At the midst of God's mercy over your life, you as a lawyer, at the midst of God's mercy over your life, you drug dealer, you can never be God over God's own people. At the mercy of God's mercy and pity over your head, you cannot be a drug baron, an intimidator over God's own people. The elements of creature will fight against you. You won't even survive it because yours may be so drastic that sad to say, you are getting the pains of what you've committed already. When fire is spitted upon your head already now, you will be consumed. When Saul in the Bible, I'm talking to you, I don't hate Christianity, but I want to tell you, let this be a mark within one side of your ear. As you look at it very, very well. Or if you face like this on your mirror, go and write danger at the other side, this side of your ear. Write thick danger at the mirror behind you. Thick danger, just write danger with red pen. Be careful. Because where they see you is anywhere they want to show Goloba and Galadima. You want to show that you are an Abakaleke man. The unimaginable will also happen to you. Sometimes, shut up. Chukwumene Gabriel, shut up. Shut up, because if the only thing you have in this life is that there is a Miss Igeji Gutego, shut up. The greatest is God. And God cannot be man. If your eye service does not caution you on every process, you should mind your limits. You should exonerate yourself from certain arrogancy. Everybody is not Father Mbaka who will keep quiet upon you. Man, isi agugo edina nogo sonyeri okofu n'anya. Isi agugo na enwere ihe na-eme. Isi agugo na enwere ihe na-eme. You will understand. The day you will understand these things I'm telling you, I wish this video can be reserved. The day you meet the crab and the scorpion fighting, you will understand that the both of them came out from the same family. Do not lick the grave with your tongue. Be careful. And for all the shackles of pretense in the land, I want you to continue. I want you to continue. Breed evil, sugarcoat it, clothe it the way you like. But I want to remind you, lastly again, you can never be God over God's own people. Pharaoh tried to be their God. According to the Bible you read, guess what happened to Pharaoh? He died at the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, at the middle. My mom Gugidegu those days, only Gidanya advice Gugidegu was saying, Nani Chineke ka gatu egu, egu Chineke na tundiya. Nani Chineke ka ga-atụ egwu ya. Egwu Chineke na-atụ ndị ya. Mommy will say. Chetakwa Nebukadneza onye jiri onwe ya mere chi. Chineke mere iburu tụọ ya. Egwu Chineke na-atụ m. Chetakwanụ eze Fero onye jiri arụsị mere chi ya. Chineke mere ọnwụ ike. Egwu Jehova na-atụ ndị ya. I've stayed long here today. If you dare what you don't understand will show you the wrong way that you will never understand for the rest of your life. If everything you do is not for equity and justice, just to protect humanity, then you know that you've wasted a lot of time on earth. You know, in my one place in there. When I summon you before nature, I will tell nature, if you've not done this, if you've not done this, if you've not done this one, if you've not done this one. Even Reverend Fareji came in back and knows it. Yeah. Many people, even Fareji knows. Only see Guru Maharaji knows. The Krishna my ham na gwag. Ndoboni my ham na gwag. Will nail you before nature. Go nature. If you've not done this one, if you've not done this, all of these 4 things, you end up in a happy. I didn't may escape. Be warned also. When you wrote enough is enough, and I look at you and laugh. Be warned. I won't tell you next time, and I won't attack you on Facebook. I will only come one day and tell you laying game. For those of you who must have been bold to speak up against the evil going on in our land, Imam 1 week, people will plan you, they will fail. Let no threat stop you. The more you fight for humanity, the more God and nature sees the need to defend and protect you. Even though if you buy on the process of fighting for what is right, do you know that generations to come will remember you? Would you have known how far your name will be remembered? Would you have known how far the legacies you must have laid will go? Those idiots you see who are busy supporting evil, because they want to, one little thing they will get. If you trace their end, it's an emergent tala. It's a build the page again. Turn that place. They don't also have value. People will not also, critically, some people will not respect them. Why? Because truth is far from you. The negativities of agendas of evil in your heart will not give you space to listen like human being. David Yahweh, you're welcome. If you're speaking the truth, the only thing you need to be careful. Oh yeah, you need to be careful. The agendas of the evil ones, what they do now is, and I want all of you, those of you who speak evil, who speaks truth against evil. When one of you is being intimidated, others should not keep quiet. Don't relent. Let it not be a moment or an established means of creating fears in your mind. The enemy said, I will hit the shepherd, that the sheep may be scattered. Don't be afraid. When there is need for you to speak up, if you are being intimidated, you are detained and all that, and I feel like coming, you think I'll be afraid of those people who detained you? I will come. They don't keep people. I never mother like that. I will come. I was sharing with some people who were busy making videos to intimidate, to threaten Governor Eziokwu and the mega arrest. I said to them, even your papa, your papa went on level. Boro joke, you know. But then I made them understand one thing. Do you know the drastic end of this kind of idiots? If you look at it, when you see their blessings, your leg will shake. You will think as if, oh, these ones, they've made it in life. They are fugitives. The only thing they have that you don't have is they are stupid. And you don't have that silly attitude in you. Don't be afraid. Anybody who speaks the truth, do you know what happens? You can't convict him because let me tell you one thing you don't understand. These people, they won't tell you. They will not tell you. Do you know that when they arrest you and now arraign you in court against any maybe presenting any charge against you or thereabout, do you know that the judge, that same day the judge hears that matter and sees they turn up in the court, the judge will be like, who is this person? The judge will go back at night and start watching your videos, the things you do. That's why you must make sense. The judge may fall in love with you. The judge may love what you do. The clerk, some lawyers in that court may have need to go watch what you do. That's why you must make sure you make sense. And by the time they return, so many elements will be added and some drastic things will be removed. When you come back again, you come back as a hero. Who have they detained that did not come back and still bash on them? Who now? Mention one. You know what? If you do that with me, if I come out and still tell you, fuck you, without being afraid, without being glee of anything that moves by night. If you drop my blood on the ground, is it the drop of my blood that I've not seen on the ground before? I've seen it. It's only my bone that I've not seen on the pieces of my bones on the ground. That's what I've not seen. But I've seen my blood pour on the ground. So when you injure me and give me a mark on my body, I look at it. I remember there's a doctor, there's a chemist somewhere. Then when I get better, where will you be? Where will you be? Speak the truth and be not afraid. Do not allow anybody to jeopardize your career, your future, for the fear of whatever you do on social media. Only me here is affecting them. Man, is affecting them. People from Ngobala, they are here. It's affecting them. Be not afraid of any human being. Don't fear anybody. You know what? Because they think that our policing system has been bastardized, or our judiciary system, that when they just gather some money, rubbish. And I kept asking, outside being stupid, how many of you has made your own private money to deal with me? You must wait for eye service opportunity. Back to daddy. Say daddy, now daddy, you know for 5 million. The gentleman already agonyagi. Give to say that time. You know what? On a walk and get that. Shut up. Go and sit down. My dog heard my voice now and started replying. You see the way life is. Make people wrestle. Make people wrestle. So those of you who speaks the truth, don't be afraid. Hence your colleague. Do you know why? In Imo State, where I came from, do you know why the likes of Nonsonka can be intimidated? Because he's alone. If he had looked for a means to unite those who does the activism to defend humanity, and all of them comes together, keep your political interest apart, keep it away. By the time these guys, everybody comes together, and you don't just talk, others won't just talk, they will not see the chance to intimidate you. We must make our country a better place, our region, our states, and our communities. At the end of the day, our children, the children of our cousins, our brothers, our nephews, everybody will stand tall and bold to celebrate each and every one of us. My name is Governor Eziokwu, son of the great son Almighty. I'll talk to you some other time. Thank you, and please do have a blessed evening.